Before you start your SMMA business in 2022, make sure that you have these 11 things in order so that you can scale to 6 and even 7 figures. My name is Jason Wojo. Like, comment, and subscribe for daily content just like this if you're a business owner, SMMA owner, you're looking to close more deals, make more money, use paid ads, whatever the case may be. I cover that on a daily basis on this channel. So let's hop right into today's video. Number 1 is gonna be your offer. And I have the list right here that I'm reading off of, so don't get weirded out if I'm looking over to my right. But number 1 is your offer. And I know a lot of people talk about this, how do I cement a good offer? We call that in our space an irresistible offer. Something that, whatever your niche or ideal avatar is, would love this offer in your business. And, for example, if I was targeting credit repair businesses, I would say, hey, listen, I can get you 150 booked appointments that are qualified and pre-approved, guaranteed, or your money back in 30 days. That is a sexy offer. We have to think about that in our agency. What do we provide the clients to get them less friction coming into our ecosystem? Do we have a guarantee? Do we have some expected result that we can get them without leading them in the wrong direction? So whatever that structure or offer is, maybe you're doing just Google ads, maybe you want to be the Facebook ad guy, maybe you want to be the TikTok ad guy, the YouTube ads guy, maybe you want to go massively broad and help out lead gen and e-com based businesses. It just depends on what your experience is currently at. I'm going to get into the fulfillment pieces later on in this video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Number 2 is your pricing. Me personally, I made a video on this, and I really believe in having 2 programs, a lower tier program and a higher tier program, because now you have a way for clients to come to your ecosystem at an affordable rate. And as they build trust and credibility with you and you get them results, then you can ascend them into a higher ticket program that's more LTV based. You're gonna get more money out of each buyer, and also when they do ascend, they can then refer their friends into the lower one, and then they obviously follow the same customer journey. So if you're first starting out and you're doing all the fulfillment yourself, then I would recommend you doing anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month for your SMMA services. And that can be, maybe 2 traffic sources, helping them build a funnel, helping them with their lead gen automations, helping them with their sales script. You have to kind of eat dirt in the beginning to give them some type of results and also get yourself some experience, because you can't really go crazy broad, in my opinion, until you're able to at least solidify your name in a couple of niches so those incoming strategies can go to other niches and verticals as you move along in your journey. The other thing is with your pricing is that if you, when I get to this later with the fulfillment piece, is if you don't want to fulfill on your own, you can go to a white label, but you have to charge more upfront so you can then afford to pay a white label. A white label company is somebody who will do the services for you, and you just worry about client acquisition, which is really not the greatest because the quality control is not the best, and you don't really know who that media buyer is on the other end that's doing this fulfillment for the client. It's just not the greatest mix. But if you do want to have more profits on the front end and you don't know how to do fulfillment, then just go to a white label. You can go to Agency Box. There's other ones out there that you can use, but that is just a quick food for thought. The next thing is your payment processor. How are you going to be actually taking payments? That's the whole point of the business. Okay, you're doing services, you got to get compensated. So are you, using HoneyBook, Stripe, PayPal, there's Authorize.net, there's QuickBooks, or bank wires. There's multiple payment processors out there for your, for you just starting out in SMMA. I would probably recommend Stripe. Stripe is going to be the best way to get yourself up on the platform. Make sure you have an LLC in place. You're a sole prop LLC or a single member LLC, and then you would obviously file as an S Corp. That's just a little bit of tax advice, but consult an accountant or an attorney for more information, but that's just what I've done. Next thing is your website and your personal brand. So you need that website there for compliance reasons with your payment processor, and also just to have an entity that customers and potential clients can look at. You can get one off Wix for maybe $29 a month or something like that. They have templates there. We built our Wojo Media. If you go to thewojomedia.com, that's our website. We used Wix to build that. It only took us about a week, so it's not that hard. And then the personal brand side is posting content on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, just like this, to give people a face to the name of your business, because in the beginning you are the face of the business. Okay, you need to sell yourself off personality and personalization more than anything that you've tried in the business before. And number 5 are going to be your outreach and paid methods. Okay, how are you going to be getting clients on a consistent basis? Are you going to be doing cold DMing, cold emailing, cold Loom videos to specific businesses in your area? Are you going to do cold calling? Are you going to actually do cold in person? It just really depends on what kind of method you want, or maybe you have a bigger budget. Maybe you want to run paid ads like I do. And obviously look at my landing page for inspiration. That is in my description down below. Brings me to number 6, which is contracts. Okay, you have these clients come in your ecosystem. How do you lock them in and get a higher LTV? Start with 3-month minimums, okay? Now, this is obviously once you have a more proven concept, you're able to give fulfillment at a more efficient success rate. But on the other side of the coin, if you're first starting out, do month to month, start learning the business, get your feet wet, then start having 3-month minimum contracts. That's what we implemented. Our retention's higher, customer headaches are less, we're able to onboard more people, and we have that cash flow turning every single month. And obviously customers, if we break even on the customer in the first month with ad spend and other costs, then we can make money on the second and third month with predictability. Number 7 is mindset training. And just to go back to number 6 real quick, right? You could use HoneyBook, DocuSign, simple things like that to take payment and get invoices. We'll take payment and get contracts signed too. So just a side note. But 7 is mindset training. Before you get into this business, you have to understand that you're in the business of services and pleasing everybody. It's going to get very aggravating. You're going to want to strangle some of your clients. It's not going to be the funnest thing possible, okay? There's some people who are very needy. You got to keep your composure. You have to understand that as you scale, people are going to want to talk to you more as the face of the brand, as the face of the agency. You have to be willing to set those boundaries up front and understand that they should not be getting your personal phone number. They should not be bothering you at other times of the night. 8 to 5 or 8 to 4 or 9 to 4 or 9 to 5, whatever that time frame is they communicate with you, they need to have that boundary set now so that they're not, over bombarding their boundaries during that client journey. Because I'm telling you right now, it's going to cause fulfillment issues. It's going to cause for you to now become the business instead of just being the face. You are now the complete business. You are what people want access to. You do not want that at all, because that's going to cause friction in your sales process and streamlining. Number 8 is onboarding SOPs. Okay, so SOPs are, standards of processes, right? It's things that we write in companies in a Google Doc or a sheet where anybody can come into your business as a new hire and fulfill this XYZ duty. Okay, so an SOP for onboarding would be, hey, what happens to the client once they pay to where they get their ads ran? What does those days look like? How can we delegate and automate each day before they launch? Because after they launch, it's not much maintenance. Now it's optimization, tweaking campaigns, maybe fixing a couple things on a lander, optimizing, adding more social proof, etc. And most of those things that happen in the first 10 to 14 days are the most important. So we had to find a way to document each day. What happens to the client once they pay? What do we send them? What are they filling out? What questionnaire are they getting? Ways that you can then automate it so when people come into the business and you're growing, it's easy for them to read a Google Doc and do that job without much training. Next thing is your softwares for productivity and task management. We use ClickUp, Trello, and Slack. These 3 automations work very well together to make sure that everybody on my team knows what's happening today, what tasks are due today, what deadlines are, and also client communication with Slack. Making sure that your clients are set that boundary where they don't get your personal number, they get thrown into a Slack chat where your whole team and that client can communicate and streamline the fulfillment. Next piece is the fulfillment, okay? Like I said before, you could do the fulfillment on your own and you could probably charge a little bit less, get more people in the ecosystem, learn more, spend people's money to learn, or you can get a white label company. White label company will basically come in, do the fulfillment for you, and you can pay them a small fee every single month. I've seen white labels charge $200 a month, $300 a month, $500 a month. So you want to charge a little bit more to suffice that spend, okay? Because you want to keep good margins in the beginning. I would say over 70% margins when you're first starting out is definitely your KPI that you want to keep. And that brings me to number 11, which is training platforms or, screen recording video trainings for new hires to come into play. So you could use a ClickFunnels course, you could do, Teachable, or you could do Loom libraries. Loom is probably your cheapest option, where you can have these videos where you're trying to, document the onboarding, the getting client assets, the questionnaire, all like the contracts, the fulfillment, the landing pages, the copy, the ad creatives, the video editing, all those things. Being able to streamline those with SOPs and having videos that go over each department so that new hires can come in and start fulfilling at the same rate that you were originally. So I hope this video was of value to you if you're starting your SMMA journey, but please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed my other videos recently. But thanks again, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and please subscribe. It's free, it helps us out a lot, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.